Well, hi there, everybody, and good Tuesday morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here. You think back to 1 week ago, we were talking about record-smashing temperatures. Some places, the coldest temperatures on record, Hastings tying their all-time coldest temperature ever at 30 below. It's not quite so bad this morning. We've got 20s and 30s out there for the most part, and so we're about 50 to 60 degrees warmer in most spots. Now, we have clear skies for the most part. There are a couple of clouds out west. More of the clouds are up to our north up in the Dakotas, where there is a little bit of moisture associated with a low-pressure system. There's actually a cold front, too, which is still northwest of Nebraska. That's going to swing through this afternoon, though, and make its way through the area here. You'll watch the winds. A little breezy out of the west and southwest, and then look how they turn later in the day out of the northwest. We'll take this back a little bit here. Let's take this to noon. And again, you can see that fronts moving into the northwest part of the state around the middle of the day. Look how the winds and shattering are turning out of the northwest. That'll come through the Tri-Cities mid-afternoon, mid to late afternoon in southeast Nebraska. So by the end of the afternoon, there around 5 o'clock, should be through most of the local 4 viewing area, except for the far southeast there, where that front will not have quite come through yet. You can see that wind direction change there. Behind the front, we have an increase in clouds, but we will not see any precipitation for our area. So there will be some clouds this evening. Winds will be breezy tonight out of the northwest. 10 to 20 mile per hour winds, gusts to 30 miles per hour. By tomorrow morning, most of the clouds are clearing up, except for a few left in the east and the south. And the winds will start to come back tomorrow morning. They'll die down a little bit. So not as much wind during the day on Wednesday. Mostly sunny skies, a few extra clouds up north, maybe some very limited moisture near the South Dakota border. And you'll see out west there towards the end of the afternoon some clouds moving in. We will see an increase in clouds for Wednesday night again, which will then clear out by Thursday morning. So temperatures today, and I have been excited to show everybody these numbers out there for today. Outside of a couple of places in the upper 40s in the east where you have that deepest snowpack, most of us should make it into the 50s today. And where you get to places where there's little to no snow on the ground, we're talking about upper 50s, lower mid-60s this afternoon. Look at Smith Center, Kansas, 65 degrees this afternoon. And it's not too far away down to the south there where we could see 70 degrees or better. Should be wonderful if you don't have any snow on the ground, and you might be able to perhaps open up the windows for a time this afternoon. I wouldn't recommend it here in the Tri-Cities yet unless you want your heat to kick back in, because low 50s, while nice, that's certainly still ways away from indoor temperatures, though. But the good news is we are going to rapidly melt more snow today. That and lots of sunshine to really help things. We had a lot of snow melt yesterday, and we're tacking on warmer temperatures today, so we should really melt off a lot of snow. Dropping back to near and below freezing tonight, mid to upper 20s and lower 30s. Tomorrow's temperature's cooler, but you know what? This is a Pacific cold front coming through later today, not an Arctic cold front, so we're not talking about a dramatic drop in temperatures. Yes, it will be a little chillier tomorrow, but it's upper 30s and lower 40s. We would have begged for temperatures like this just a couple of days ago, back late last week. So this is fine. This is one of our coolest days the rest of this week, so we can handle this. And the good news is there won't be a lot of wind either, so it's not like you'll see bitterly cold wind chills or anything like that. But again, cooler, and for most of us, just a little bit below average for this time of the year. Down into the low and mid 20s, a few upper teens out west for tomorrow night into Thursday morning, and Thursday a few degrees warmer, low and mid 40s for the most part. Not too shabby for our Thursday. And you know what? We're going to warm it back up for the end of the week. You see these next 3 days, again, cooling back for Wednesday and Thursday, but then starting to warm up Friday. A little bit breezier out there as we push into the mid to upper 40s. How about lower 50s again on Saturday? And there's a chance we might be warmer than that. Forecast models are really trying to push in some warmth ahead of a couple of systems that will come through. Now, with the Sunday one, I've really backed off on the moisture chance. Most forecast models are bringing in very little, if anything, now for Sunday, mainly Sunday morning. We'll get into that in just a little bit here. So I'm just going a 20% chance, but there could be a little bit of a wintry mix depending on that temperature profile before it warms up above freezing. Monday turns very interesting as well. That is March 1st there, Nebraska's birthday. Monday, I think in the morning should be fairly quiet, but later in the afternoon and into the evening hours, fairly decent-sized closed-low pressure system moves through the middle part of the country. And this one could bring us really any kind of precipitation. It will all hinge on how warm or cold will be. There are still a lot of question marks as to how much. It doesn't look like bitterly cold air with it, but we could see some cold enough air to have wintry precipitation. I'll show you a couple of forecast models to show you what I'm talking about. Let's start with the European forecast model. I'm going to back this up real quick. This is Sunday, midnight Sunday morning, so this is before sunrise on Sunday. And again, this one is the most aggressive with that first round of precipitation on Sunday. Most of them barely bring anything. So I want to show you the most aggressive one first. bring that chance of rain or a rain-snow mix, maybe a little bit of mixed rain, freezing rain or sleet with this here, and then clears out later in the day. Like I said, this is the most aggressive model here. Most of them are much, much weaker. So I'm going to show you one of those weaker ones in just a little bit here. And let's take you then to Monday morning. Right on its heels comes that closed low I was talking about, moving out of the southwest, which is, again, originating out of the southwest. There's not as much Arctic air with it, but this one brings in our next chance of moisture. This one comes through kind of quickly, but especially Monday afternoon into Monday night. But notice it's rain or snow. It all will depend on how that temperature plays out on Monday, because if it's cold enough, this could be a pretty decent snowmaker, especially there in the sandhills of Nebraska. And then this will lift out of here Tuesday morning into Tuesday afternoon. So, and after that, it looks like after this storm system clears out of here next Tuesday, it looks like we're going to settle into a very mild weather pattern beyond that. That's the good news here, is we're not going to see a lot of bitterly cold air work in behind that system. Now let's go to the GFS American forecast model here. This one, it barely has anything for Sunday right now, and this is what most forecast models are showing, is barely anything for Sunday, which is why I'm only going with a 20% chance of precipitation. So we take that one through here to Monday morning. This one is a little bit slower with that closed low from Monday into Monday night compared to the European forecast model, but it has a fairly similar track and outcome here with rain, although maybe not as much snow. This one's a warmer weather system here, but it's something certainly still to watch for, because snow and maybe some freezing rain or sleet is still going to be a possibility. Again, you got to keep in mind, we're still a week away from the system. Things could still certainly change with this. So, you know, we know long-range forecast models consistently change, but it clears out of here Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night, and I think we will see mild weather kick in after that. So, still lots of question marks with that long-range forecast here, and I want to bring that up, that 7-day forecast up real quick here one more time. Hopefully my graphics are going to let me do that. They're kind of playing slow ball here real quick, so I apologize for that. There we go, that 7-day forecast again. Right now, small chance on Sunday, much better chance later today, Monday into Monday night. We will adjust that as we go forward in time. Real quick look at the 10-day forecast again. Like I said, we drop down a little bit as we head into there it is right there, as we head into early next week, but it looks like once that system clears out, we start to warm up, and even beyond this 10-day forecast, we should trend towards pretty mild weather for the first half of the month of March. I want to thank you all for watching on this Tuesday morning. I hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday. Should be a nice one temperature-wise. Take care, enjoy your day, and God bless. Bye.